Lily really enjoys animals. She loves insects and bugs and any type of animal at all. So I'm trying to talk her into, veterinarian, but we'll see how that goes. Lily's father and I met when I was 18. And I was in college, and he was in the Marine Corps. He was based out of 29 Palms in California. He came to Hampton to see his sister on leave, and his sister and I were friends, and that's how we met. We were married a few years later. Lily is my miracle baby. They told me I could not have children. And I had a fertility treatment that I was supposed to start on a Wednesday, my first fertility treatment. And that Monday, 2 days before, I found out I was pregnant. She was perfect when she came out, and then about 6 or 7 hours after we got into a room, some doctors came in the room. They listened to her. He walked out. He came in with another doctor, and I could immediately tell by the look on their faces that something was wrong. And they picked her up and swept her away. Between her heart and other issues, Lily has probably been in the hospital too many times to count, maybe. Really off the top of my head, I know at least 20. She loved her daddy very much. In her eyes, her daddy walked on water. And it was difficult. She didn't understand what had happened when he passed away. It took a while for her to finally realize that daddy wasn't coming back. The night before, he talked to Lily and told her he loved her. And the next morning, his parents found him. There are still times where she lays in her bed and just cries. And I go in there and I say, "What's wrong?" And she says, "I want my daddy. I miss my daddy." Or she'll say, "Tell me stories about my daddy. I want to see pictures of my daddy." Lily is a hero for so many reasons. Her entire life is one heroic story. She is a fighter, and she is strong. She has fought and conquered and overcome more obstacles than probably 90% of the population will ever see as a child.
There's no 5-year-old that I know that's had a tougher gig than she has. And she's pulled through, smiles every day. Even when she falls and gets hurt, she gets up, she brushes herself off. 90% of the time, first thing she'll do, she'll look at me and say, "I'm okay." But everything she's been through, the things she's had to endure physically, mentally, it hurts me. But she can handle it. She's a tough girl.
One way or another, Lily will ultimately have to have surgery for her heart condition. Whether it be the valve leakage gets worse as she grows and her heart has to work harder, or the obstruction in her aorta starts to obstruct blood flow. But right now we're playing a waiting game to see which one is going to get worse first. As a mother with a child who has a congenital heart defect, multiple, this funding can go towards research so that when she does have to have surgery, maybe it won't have to be open heart. But I pray that by that time, research will have come further